If you are still relying on an old, clunky security setup that barely captures a clear image, this 16-channel hybrid recorder might be the upgrade you have been looking for. It is one of those pieces of hardware that does not try to be flashy or over-engineered. Instead, it focuses on being a workhorse for people who have a mix of older analog cameras and newer digital ones lying around. The real beauty here is the flexibility. You can plug in your standard BNC cables for those legacy cameras, but it also plays nice with 5MP IP cameras, which is a huge plus if you are slowly transitioning your system to higher resolution. Setting this thing up is surprisingly straightforward. It is essentially a plug-and-play situation. You connect your cameras, hook it up to a monitor, and you are pretty much ready to go. It feels sturdy enough, though it is definitely built for a shelf or a rack rather than being a showpiece. One thing that stands out is the inclusion of a pre-installed 1TB hard drive. That saves you the headache of hunting for a compatible drive and cracking open the case to install it yourself. It is ready to record right out of the box. Now, the software side is where things get interesting. You are looking at the XMay app for remote viewing. It is not the most modern-looking interface you will ever see, but it gets the job done. Once you have the recorder linked to your router, checking in on your property from your phone is reliable enough for daily use. The motion detection is another handy feature. It is sensitive enough to catch movement and fire off an email alert, which is great for peace of mind when you are away. Just keep in mind that you will need to spend a little time tweaking the sensitivity settings, so you are not getting pinged every time a tree branch moves in the wind. If you're planning to use IP cameras, just remember that they need to be on the same network segment as the recorder to talk to each other properly. It supports the ONVIF protocol, which makes finding those cameras a lot easier, but it does require a tiny bit of networking know-how. It is not rocket science, but it is not quite as automatic as the analog side of things. If there is a downside, it is that the interface can feel a bit dated compared to some of the premium, cloud-heavy systems on the market today. It is a traditional, wired-first system, so do not expect a sleek, modern smart home experience. But for the price, it is hard to argue with the sheer utility. It is a reliable, no-nonsense box that keeps your footage stored locally without forcing you into a monthly subscription trap. If you want a robust, wired security backbone that just works, this is a very sensible way to go.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.